Let us now study the second type of clause, the adverb clause. Let us first understand what is an adverb clause and then we will study the types of adverb clause. An adverb clause is a group of words, that is, it is a combination of subject and a verb that functions as an adverb in the sentence. The adverb clause modifies the verb in the main clause. Let us now study types of adverb clause. Children, there are 9 types of adverb clause. Adverb clause of time, adverb clause of place, adverb clause of reason or cause, adverb clause of manner, adverb clause of condition, adverb clause of degree or comparison, adverb clause of result, adverb clause of purpose, and the last one is adverb clause of concession. Let us start with the first one, that is adverb clause of time. Adverb clause of time is used to show when the action happened. This means it speaks about the time. The common subordinating conjunctions used in adverb clause of time are after, until, before, since, when, whenever, while, etc. Mostly the adverb clause of time answers the question when. Let us see some examples. Let us take the first example. I will go straight to bed after I finish writing this paragraph. The main clause is I will go straight to bed. The subordinate clause is after I finish writing this paragraph. Children, I told you that mostly adverb clause of time answers the question when. I ask the question when to the verb. When will I go straight to bed? You get the answer after I finish writing this paragraph. So, it is an adverb clause of time, modifies the verb will go in the main clause. Let us see another example. She felt better as soon as she took the medicine. Your main clause is she felt better. Subordinate clause as soon as she took the medicine. When did she feel better? As soon as she took the medicine. It is an adverb clause of time, modifies the verb felt in the main clause. Children, we will read and discuss the other sentences later. Let us move to the next one. Adverb clause of place. Adverb clause of place shows the place where the action takes place, answering the question where. It is introduced by subordinating conjunction like where, wherever, anywhere, everywhere, etc. Let us see an example. He lives where it rains a lot. I told you adverb clause of place answers the question where. So I ask the question where to the verb in the main clause. Where does he live? Answer is where it rains a lot. Therefore, it is an adverb clause of place, modifies the verb lives in the main clause. Now, let's move to adverb clause of reason. Adverb clause of reason gives information about why an action occurs. It answers the question why. It usually is introduced by subordinating conjunctions like since, as, because, for, etc. Let us see an example. He was sad because he missed the show. Here, the main clause is he was sad. Your subordinate clause is because he missed the show. The main clause and the subordinate clause is joined by a subordinating conjunction because. I told you it answers the question why. Why was he sad? Answer is because he missed the show. It is an adverb clause of reason, modifies the verb was sad in the main clause. Students, please take a note. The subordinating conjunction since and as are used as adverb clause of time and as adverb clause of reason both. So read the sentence carefully and understand whether the subordinating clause is showing time or reason. Let us take an example. In this sentence, it was the first time he had won since he had learned to play chess. Here, The since is showing time. See sentence number 3. We cannot buy a car. We cannot buy a new car since we have no money. Here the since is showing reason. Therefore, since and as both can be used as adverb clause of time and adverb clause of reason. So you have to read the sentence carefully and understand what the sentence or the subordinating clause is trying to tell. The next one is adverb clause of condition. Adverb clause of condition indicates under what condition something happened. The main clause mainly states what will happen if the conditions are fulfilled or not. It is introduced by subordinating conjunctions if, whether, unless, only if, even if, in case, etc. Let us see an example. I listen to the radio if there is a song of my favorite artist. The main clause is I listen to the radio. The subordinate clause is if there is a song of my favorite artist. It is an adverb clause of condition, modifies the verb listen in the main clause. Let us now move to the next one, adverb clause of manner. Adverb clause of manner shows how something happens or how something is done. It usually answers the question how and begins with subordinating conjunction as, like, as though, as if, etc. For example, let us take this sentence, he did as I told him. Here the main clause is he did. The subordinate clause is as I told him. It is joined or the subordinate clause starts with the conjunction as. It is an adverb clause of manner, modifies the verb did in the main clause. Let's move to the next one, adverb clause of result or consequence. Adverb clause of result presents the result of a situation that is started in the main clause. It is introduced by subordinating conjunction that and it is preceded by so or such in the main clause. That is, so or such will be in the main clause and the conjunction will be that. So let us see an example here. He is such a good man that all respect him. So you see the subordinating conjunction here is that. But in the main clause you will see such. So the main clause here is he is such a good man. Subordinate clause is that all respect him. This is an adverb clause of result and the other name for adverb clause of result is adverb clause of consequence. The next is adverb clause of concession. When discussing different point of views, you can use certain adverb clause to say that you understand an idea and show that while it is true, it is less important than the idea in the main clause. Let us see an example for this. Though I am poor, I am honest. Here the main clause is I am honest. The subordinate clause is though I am poor. It is an adverb clause of concession, modifies the verb am in the main clause. Adverb clause of concession, children, it is mostly introduced by subordinating conjunctions although, though, even if, even though, etc. The last one is adverb clause of purpose. The clause which is used to tell you about the purpose of the verb in the main clause is called adverb clause of purpose. It explains the purpose of the action in the main clause. It is introduced by subordinating conjunction so that, in order that, lest. For example, I will give you the map so that you can find the way. Here the main clause is I will give you the map. The subordinate clause is so that you can find the way. Here the subordinating conjunction is so that. It is an adverb clause of purpose, modifies the verb will give in the main clause. Children, here we have understood all the types of adverb clause. Hope you have understood it well.